Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things...
Into the box now, number 4. He will lead this one off today. Into the corner and slicing foul.
First pitch, 107.
Reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Cole is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. One strike now from Cole. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Fouled off. Bases are empty. One man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In is Joey Votto now. And it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. And right into the shift, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ.
Here it comes.
LeMahieu.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. Votto has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Luke Voit is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Voit begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey!
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Career homer number 149. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got the average up to 307 here, 7 homers, and 14 driven in. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
That is 7. The right fielder, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. High and deep to right. Judge is going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Reds 1. Standing in, Mike Tauchman.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Mike.
Here it comes. Ball 1. Swing and oh my, hit him with the hind into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela,
number 29,
as he lifts it in the air to right field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He pulls this one into right. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Yanks.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tauchman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. No balls and a strike to count. 3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. And it's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And 1 away.
Now batting.
So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Wade. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on well above the letters with the that time. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Number 4 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead remains 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 0-1 on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Fouled off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 strike now from Cole. For short. He was selected in the first round.
When they drafted this guy, he has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, strike one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Luke Voit. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Voit brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Back to the mound and off his leg. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. To the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Urshela flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. from the stretch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Andujar rounds the corner and is headed home. Tachman is on his way home. He will score as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
So here's the veteran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is Gardner, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 5-2 game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
At the plate, number 4. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This is on the ground over to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Barnhart isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds 4. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Hard hit towards center. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Striding in, Tyler Wade. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-4. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Luke Voigt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Number 44 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's 6-4 New York. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Score remains steady at 6-4. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Robert Stevenson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Stevenson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
First pitch on its way. And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
The center fielder, number 11.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
The Yanks leave one. They still lead it 6-4. Seventh inning ready to roll. Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plunked. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, number 4. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 6-4.
7th inning, the Reds.
Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Matt.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder,
Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The shortstop, Tyler.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Digging in, Joey Votto. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Tauchman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. In there for strike 1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Tommy Canely enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, ball 1.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in now, Mike Tauchman, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Amir Garrett is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Gio Urshela will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 is back up the middle and into center field. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Right-hander starts hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. No movement on base. It's ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
The next 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
1-0 the count. 3 runs already home here. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. What's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 to him now. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the box, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He went deep back in the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 13-4. Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Luis Cessa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Luis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. And this will be fouled away. The at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Nick Senzel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Line towards center field, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, But this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
13-4 the way this one ends. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Garrett Cole notches his 3rd win of the year. Anthony DeSclafani struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.